This is Valentine's Day coming up, so I'm pretty sure, hey, I might as well tell a few stories, because, one, I don't have a Valentine, two, I don't have a Valentine or anything like that, so I don't have, like, hey, look at these flowers I gave my Valentine on, I can't do any of that. So, I'm just going to tell you stories on what happened way back back in high school and middle school. Okay, so one of them, which I just told my friend a couple hours ago, is that there was one time we was in a cafeteria. I had a girlfriend at the time. My bad. It was like a piece of gum got stuck on my tooth and I spit it on the ground, so that's actually kind of disgusting. Anyways, like I said, I had a girlfriend, right? We dated for about a year, maybe a year and a half. And we was in the cafeteria in high school. So, she was all lovey-dovey and stuff. But however, she also had bad temper and she did not like being embarrassed. And this was on Valentine's Day, okay, folks? Okay, so there's love in the air. There's flowers, chocolates everywhere in my high school. It's like, oh, come on. And you know me, I'm not a typical human. I don't think straight and I don't think like other humans. So, what happened was, hey, don't forget, she gets bad temper and she hates being embarrassed. Okay, so we got in the middle of a cafeteria. In the middle of it there is a round table. All the other tables, they're like the long square ones with the benches. But in the middle, it's a round table. So, I got her to go on top of the table when nobody was looking. She didn't think about it. I just told her, hey, follow me. So she followed me up on the table. She didn't realize that we was on the table yet. Like, as soon as she just stepped up there, I was distracting her, so she didn't know what she was actually doing. I got on my knees, right? I got on my knees, and I looked straight up at her. And then I took out this little box thing, a little red box, but, like a ring and stuff. So she was like, oh. And I took it out, and I literally just stopped and see if anybody else was looking. And at first, a couple females was looking, and then a couple males was, and then teachers, cafeteria workers, and all that. They started looking like, oh, because everybody knew me in a good way and a bad way, and everybody knew her. So I was like, oh, cool. Oh, he's gonna ask her. And I flipped open the box. It was a ring pop, one of the candy ring pops. And the thing is, though, it was the kind she did not like. She didn't like the green apple ones, so that was even better for me because it was supposed to be a prank. So open it up. She went, oh, like that. She got so mad and she got so embarrassed. She started to yell at me, like, "What the fuck you doing, embarrassing me like this with a freaking ring pop? You're not gonna ask me to marry you or anything." I'm like, I'm like, not right now, So she started yelling at me, and then I just, hold up, you still want the ring pop? And she just looked at me and goes, no, I don't want the damn ring pop. So I just stuck it in my mouth and started eating it in front of everybody while I was still on my knees. She got so embarrassed. She actually dumped me at the table on Valentine's Day, and she ran off crying. I'm like, oh, what? Like I said, I don't think like most normal humans. So I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny as hell. But she didn't think so. Everybody else thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. I thought it and stuff. So I decided to give her a rose. Now, this is not a normal rose. This rose was a fake rose. There's more. And you know how a rose is? It has like a little circle thing right here in the middle. Well, this part of it came off of it. Or it's supposed to come off. And inside of it, I put $20 in it. Okay? So, I put the $20 in the rose and done this. And, look like an actual rose, but it was just one rose. That is it. So on Valentine's Day, she was in my homeroom, which the homeroom is just a class we all go to just to take roll, just to show the principal, hey, we actually came to school today, so we just, F off. Because we only go there for like 10 minutes. She was in my other classes, but this is where I gave her the rose. It's in the morning today, so, she'll feel happy, oh my god, I'm getting ready. Okay. Remember earlier I said I don't think like other humans? This is where it's gonna come. Okay, so I'm the first one. Well, I wasn't actually the first one. Okay, so what happened was I walked up to her and she was just sitting down at a desk. And I gave her a rose. I gave her the rose like, hey, happy Valentine's Day. She just looked at me and goes, oh, great. So she grabbed the rose and she put it down at the desk behind her, which I thought was, the other girl's desk. But no. Apparently, the girl I gave a rose to had banquets of different flowers and stuff from other guys and females. So I'm like, oh, this bitch. She's like flirting me and all that. That turned out she's a hoe. Literally, I'm not talking about like one banquet or two. No, she had an entire desk from the floor, gone all the way down. The pile was on top of her. Like, it was taller than her. I was like, what the hell? Like, I know you got friends and stuff, but holy crap. So, she decided to just put it with the rest of the ones. She said, oh, okay. Then she started talking to her other friends. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So, when it goes better around 4th block. So, we got homeroom, and then we got 5 blocks, okay? So, this is the 4th one. We got, like, another hour left, and then we leave school and stuff. So, we're going from 4th block to 5th block. We're in the hallway, right? And it's just, she just walks up to me and hugs me. Then she has the only rose in there. She goes, oh, thank you so much for the money. I was like, really? Really? Thanks for the money? Yeah, okay. Be gone, thought. And I literally just walked away and she started crying. I was like, come on. Yeah, you want to do all that stuff and say thanks for the money? It's like, yeah, thought. Okay. Just stay over there, thought.
Be gone!
So that was 2 of my Valentine's Day stuff, like experiences. So if y'all feel like y'all had like a good Valentine's Day or a bad Valentine's Day, just comment down below and I'll see what I can do about it. Like, say if you had like a bad Valentine's Day, talk about it. Sure, I'll talk about it. Sure. Or if you want me to put it as a story, I'll put it as a story, then like comment your name on it, and then like, like referencing you, say, hey, that's his story. But like, that was it. That was my 2 Valentine's Day stuff. I do have a few more, but they're not as bad as those 2 was. Okay, the first one was kind of bad, but the second one, that was just, like a personal bad. Be gone, thought. But yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. That's just, I have cards and stuff everywhere. I'm just trying to, oh, my ADD's kicking in. Okay, so thank you all for watching. That was my Valentine's Day. Like I said, I don't have a Valentine's myself, so I don't have anything to give out, nor anything to get. So, there you go. It's a stupid Valentine's Day, and I don't really care for it, because of those 2 reasons. Alright.